What is going on, Glitcher Gang? It is your boy GlitcherBro23 here. Hey man, before the video starts, I just wanted to let y'all guys know that I will be live streaming on March 24th at 3 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to be reacting to a new album that dropped this year live by an artist goes by the name Lil Pink. It's his latest album, Destination Pink. And we're going to be reacting to his newest project live, featuring Baby E, Cody Manson, Whitney Payton, and more. Like I said, that's going to be happening March 24th at 3 p.m. Central Time. I really appreciate it if you guys can tune in, show me and the artist and the album some love. Really appreciate it. Once again, March 24th, 3 p.m. Central Time. Without further ado, let's get into the video.
In a fade with my brain, in a fire with my mind. 50 bands in a day, wanting more, but I'm straight.
What is going on, Glitcher Gang? It is your boy, GlitcherBro23 here, back with the first single, just for the next phase, next chapter of Joyner Lucas, man, for his new album. I don't even know what this album name is. I already forgot. I don't even know what the name of the album is, to be 100% honest with you. What is it called? Not Now I'm Busy. Joyner's his sophomore album. Not Now I'm Busy. This is the next single. The first single for his next album. Not Now I'm Busy. We got Devil's Work 2. One of probably my favorite tracks still from ADHD, even though like I never listen to ADHD anymore. Like Devil's Work, the original Devil's Work is probably still one of my favorite tracks from that album. Probably one of my favorite Joyner songs of all time. You know what I mean? Joyner's been real quiet since Evolution. He was dropping like collabs and singles with other big artists like Lil Baby, J. Cole, Ty Dolla $ign. He was doing that like going into 2020s after Evolution. But he's been pretty quiet, and now he's ready to release his next album, hopefully better than ADHD. If you guys are looking forward to this album and looking forward to this track, do me a huge solid right now. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel for new, comment what you want to see next, share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it by the end of the video. If you guys want to join the Glitcher Gang Discord, as always, links down below in the description along with a reaction request form for those who want to see me react to requests sooner or later. Well, without further ado, Joyner, you cannot miss with this one, man. You can't. NF already disappointed me today. You can't disappoint me either. You can't disappoint me too. Come on. Let's get it. Oh my god, this sounds completely different than the original. Sounds like something more from Evolution than ADHD, which may be a better thing because I like Evolution better.
Dear Lord, I know that we've been here before. It's been a long time, I hope that you don't slam the door. I try to walk away, but there's some shit I can't ignore. I could be wrong, but seems like you don't even care no more. Cause since our last talk, you ain't playing fair no more. And when I pray, it kinda feel like you ain't there no more.
Oh, so he might be this might be like kind of an updated version of what the original was, which if y'all remember the original, he was kind of like asking like Jesus so many questions, like, why'd you take some of these good people and not these bad people in our life? Why is there so much like violence in the world? You know, like, and then he comes to the realization that it's the devil doing this, not Jesus himself. So, and there's been a lot of people we've lost, unfortunately, since Devil's Work originally came out, like in 2019 or 2020, or even 2018 for that matter. I think it was 2018. Because that single was out for a while before ADHD even came out.
You wrong, but seems like you don't even care no more. Cause since our last talk, you ain't playing fair no more. And when I pray, it kinda feel like you ain't there no more. I still don't understand why niggas who deserve it dies living, but the ones who ain't deserve it isn't here no more. Yeah. And no, I don't want no one else to die.
So he's doing
Instead
exactly what I said.
I got something else in mind. There's a lot of moments that I wish that I could change. I could fix a lot of pain if you help me out this time. Maybe we can undo all the damage, press rewind. Reset the clock and make it so some niggas never die. Or maybe fix all the mistakes of those that's still alive and give them all a second try. Erase that Will Smith slap and turn them back around.
Erase the... He said, let's, instead of erasing the people, the bad people, let's try to give them a second chance. He said, instead of trying to erase the bad, let's give them a second chance. Let's And if y'all remember, Will Smith was one of Joyner Lucas's idols. So right there, him saying that, he's saying that from an idol perspective. Like, let's rewind the time so Will Smith didn't make that incident happen with Chris Rock. You know what I mean? Okay, I like where this is heading already.
Saw the mistakes of those that still alive and give them all a second try. Erase that Will Smith slap and turn them back around. Or wait till they get backstage so they can have it out. Or maybe make it so that Chris chose a different joke, a different topic, something Jada won't be mad about. Matter of fact, let's talk about this shit I'm sad about. When Pop Smoke accidentally leaked that address out. Lord, you know the streets crazy, how you drive the ball? When you know niggas keep a target on these rappers now. And give us Kobe Bryant back, we a mess without him.
That's
Take back the day he ever stepped inside that helicopter. Make him take the car instead and forget the chopper. Maybe take a different route or get a different driver.
So, and one of the big criticisms and fair criticisms of the original was that Joyner was kind of while he was wishing to resurrect some people, he was also wishing death upon others. You know, so instead of taking that kind of same like kind of cloud-minded route that he did on the first one, he's saying on this one, instead of just taking others' lives for someone else, let's just rewind the time so some of these incidents never happen. The Will Smith and Chris Rock incident, where Will didn't slap Chris, or even Chris didn't even make a joke. Pop Smoke never leaking his address. Kobe Bryant and his daughter stepping in the helicopter that unfortunately killed them both. Yeah, I like where he sounds very mature on this approach too, you know, so I'm fucking with this one heavy.
They can take the car instead and forget the chopper. Maybe take a different route or get a different driver. Can't believe you took his daughter and she left behind him. It's kind of hard to see the positive, and that's the problem. I know you won't make mistakes, but I was hoping you'll erase that bullshit so his family won't be left without him. And I wish I could fly to Russia on a different mission and make him pay for putting Brittany Griner in the prison. Or maybe you could bring her back to February 17th and you could take the CBD so she ain't flying with it. Or maybe change that 9 years and give her 9 minutes. I bet
This one finna make some people. That one's finna make some people mad. I ain't gonna lie. That one's finna make. I ain't gonna say much about it because I don't know too much about that situation personally. I know who she is and where she was for the longest, but I don't know why she was over there. So I ain't gonna touch on that one.
Brittany Griner in the prison. Or maybe you could bring her back to February 17th and you could take the CBD so she ain't flying with it. Or maybe change that 9 years and give her 9 minutes. Or better yet, change the laws so they can stop tripping.
Was she really in prison 9 years?
Wish, and it ain't my business. But until you grant my wish, I ain't gonna stop wishing. But Lord, listen, this shit irking me. Now how you take P&B, that shit absurd to me. So many questions about that shit and it's disturbing me. That niggas can't eat waffles without security. And niggas can't work hard and go buy some jewelry. That one hurt to see. And by the end of the song, they gon' try to murder me. And if they do, I hope my fans take it personally. I know you hear me talking, Lord, don't be curving me. Won't you take us back to Kylie Jenner's party? Before them shots hit the floor. Before the bullets ricochet and leave it dripping more. We don't know the truth or if we misinformed. But either way, take it back and make Tory hop inside a different car. Broke my heart when...
This was gonna upset so many people. This one might be just as controversial as the first. Because I was like, what does Kylie Jenner got to do with this? But then he mentioned Tory Lanez and the Megan Thee Stallion incident.
Jenner's party before them shots hit the floor, before the bullets
and
ricochet
Tory's Joyner's guy too, so
we don't know the truth or if we
too.
misinformed, but either way, take it back and make Tory hop inside a different car. Broke my heart when DMX died, I hit the call. Feel like that nigga was an angel in a different form. Might have had a drug problem like he did before, but he was fighting demons, and I know that that's a different war. You must got a major ego. I ain't trying to disrespect and trying to play the hero. But when you took Takeoff, you took my favorite Migos. Look, I don't know how that makes sense, cause it makes zero. The fucking wrong place, wrong time.
I ain't gonna lie, that was a little corny line, but rest in peace, Takeoff. You was my favorite Migos, like it's kinda I don't know. I didn't know Takeoff like that. And that's cool if he is your favorite Migos, but like that's a backhanded compliment at the same time, you know, because then that means you're disrespecting the other two. You know what I mean? That's just how I see that.
Disrespect and trying to play the hero. But when you took Takeoff, you took my favorite Migos.
And then he just said that after he said he's not trying to be the hero and disrespect others. Like, you know, it's a backhanded compliment, Joyner.
The hero. But when you took Takeoff, you took my favorite Migos. Look, I don't know how that makes sense, cause it makes zero. The fucking wrong place, wrong time, that ain't Gito. Took that man right in his prime, that's playing Evo. When Tiny Luster died, I cried and played CeeLo. Cause I can't even watch Friday without saying Debo. You know this shit got me stressed, right? Staring at the Bible, trying to figure out who's next.
Hold up. Did I miss someone? Did I miss someone there? No, he said CeeLo. I thought he said Coolio. I don't know why. I thought he said Coolio right there, but... Rest in peace, Coolio, too, but I don't know why I thought he said Coolio right there. He said CeeLo.
Sense, cause it makes zero. The fucking wrong place, wrong time, that ain't Gito. Took that man right in his prime, that's playing Evo. When Tiny Luster died, I cried and played CeeLo. Cause I can't even watch Friday without saying Debo.
Oh,
You know
I know
this
what
shit
he's
got me
talking about.
stressed, right? Staring at the Bible, trying to figure out who's next. Like, why you take the ones who ain't deserve it, see what death like? Meanwhile, 6ix9ine free, living his best life. Go back to the day that he took the stand and confessed, right? Tape his mouth shut so he never talked to the feds. Like, make him do his time so his niggas gotta do less, right? Make him learn from Bobby so he can know what respect like. Lord, forgive me for my language.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't know how people are specifically going to feel about that one. Because that's like so far in the past at this point, man. Like, I feel like Joyner approached that topic better in like the Snitch track from Evolution. You know what I mean? So it's like he's still hanging on to that. Like, come on. It's 2023. That like whole thing's been ran into ground at this point. That's just me. But overall as a track, I like this one I said is a more I guess, mature and appropriate approach than what he kind of did on Devil's Work 1. You know what I mean? Like, I just don't want him to run this concept of a track into the ground, though. And every single studio album he puts out, there's going to be another Devil's Work. Because then that just takes away from the original, in my opinion.
That's right. Make him learn from Bobby so he can know what respect like. Lord, forgive me for my language and these bad words. But that Candace Owens bitch get on my last nerve. How you gonna tell me that what we witnessed on TV was a murder when we watch niggas turn his ass into Casper? George died from asphyxiation and that's a factor. Fentanyl or not, he'd have never died in his last words. While I cannot breathe, so really she gotta chill. Or maybe they should trade places so she can see how I feel. Little bitch got me stressed, God. Probably not prepared for what I'm asking next, God. Bring Ye mama back, cause he a mess, God. And he ain't been the same ever since Donda West died.
Facts.
Yeah, that's the day Kanye West died. First his heart, then his mind, then the rest died. And if your bank account is overkill, your soul could be broken still. Even the rich spirit money can't buy. I pray that...
You know what kind of ruins that line, though, was the fact that Joyner was defending Kanye with the Ye Not Crazy track. So now that he says that, it almost makes that track seem like a contradiction of him. Like, he's contradicting himself right there, you know what I mean? Like, but to be fair, that Ye Not Crazy track came out before, way before Kanye really fell off the deep hole. Like, it was like maybe right before we went into before the whole Donda 2 stuff, maybe. I don't even know at this point. But I do remember that Ye Not Crazy track. So he's kind of just something me as a fan of Joyner am noticing. You know what I mean?
In his mind, then the rest died. And if your bank account is overkill, your soul could be broken still. Even the rich spirit money can't buy. I pray the heavens watch me. Rest in peace, Biz Marquis, you got peace. Young Dolph, King Von, Drake in your top 3. Black Rob, Trouble, Virgil, and Shock G. Pat Stay, K Slay, and Fred the God G. She almost took Lil TJ, but I'm happy he got Lee. Lord, you even took Black Panther, that's not G. And when Sidney Musabala got shot, that shot me. Begging for your guidance on this ghetto earth. Frustrated, trying to understand
Rest
how
in
heaven
peace
works.
to all these
I'm just
people,
hoping
man.
you can pull a couple strings and redo a couple things so maybe we can get a second turn. You took juice from us that forever hurts. But putting the blame on you, that'll never work. I know this ain't your fault, it's the devil's work. Devil's work.
Jeez, man. That one was pretty freaking deep, man. Like I said, and I think, even like I said, I don't want him to keep making these Devil's Work tracks because unfortunately, there's going to be too many legends that keep passing away by the time he makes another one. You know what I mean? We lose people on the everyday basis at this point. But that one may be better than the original as far as the way he approached it. I still like the hard beat on the original, but I almost like this calmer, soothing type of beat that that kind of reminds me of the Evolution mixtape. You know what I mean? But he also did a lot more name dropping on this one, and really didn't wish. The utmost respectful thing that he did on this track was not wish death upon others. You know what I mean? And I really like the beginning where he said, where he was doing the rewind in time stuff, where maybe Chris Rock didn't make the joke about Jada, maybe Will Smith didn't slap Chris Rock, Kobe, his daughter, and all those people get on the plane. Maybe they didn't do that. Maybe, I like all those what ifs that he had at the beginning. It was just a very mature approach, especially as an artist, as a man, as someone who's a friend of like people who unfortunately been in these incidents, or idols of his that have been in these incidents. You know what I mean? Even the Tory Lanez thing, there's a lot of controversial takes on this one, but the first one had a lot of controversial takes too, so I expected nothing less. Joyner delivered with that one, though. He definitely delivered on that. I'm definitely going to have to give that a few more listens. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about that in the comment section down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, man, if you guys want to see more Joyner Lucas reactions, do me a huge solid right now. Make sure you hit that like button if you enjoy. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Comment what you want to see next. Share your thoughts and opinions about the track and my reaction to it. If you guys want to join the Glitcher Gang Discord, as always, links down below in the description along with the reaction request form for those who want to see me react to requests sooner or later. I ain't gonna lie, Joyner. You better not pull another ADHD. This album better drop this year. It better drop this year, or I ain't messing with it. I ain't fucking with the album if it ain't dropping this year. I'm just gonna be 100% honest. Take your time, but don't take another 2 to 3 years to release it like ADHD, man. Don't let the hype be for nothing. I'll see you guys in the next one.